Standing in line to see the show, you know what I'm talking about? And there's a light on. Heavy glow. What does he say? Heavy flow. That could be it, man. Heavy flow. I might need to get someone with more knowledge of periods to help me out with the writing this song. I mostly just know about the period shits. Flowing through the corners of my mind, from the Grand Coulee Dam to the Capitol. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do. Standing in line to buy some pads tonight. I love it when little boys -2 period jokes but +2 cum jokes. Oh, you know, they're gonna be mad you call them little boys, especially because you sided with me. Performative males in my chat love saying stuff like, you can't joke about periods, it's misogynist. How is it misogynist to joke about periods, man? I didn't say stop complaining. I did say that one. You're gonna say you said that one time. I did not say that one time. What I said is you can't complain about periods and menopause. You have to pick one. I said you have to pick one, otherwise people are gonna take you seriously. That I shouldn't have said that, but it hit hard during Kinda Hard Golf and was really funny. It was really funny. My jokes are funny? They are though, because they make me laugh. They can't be that good because I didn't even get invited to the Riyadh Comedy Festival, but maybe my content is just a little too edgy for the average royal prince or whatever. I don't really know what they're doing over there, to be honest, but not everybody's pleased about it. They're playing golf, I know that. Phil Mickelson's playing some golf. Juice in the Corners bit? I'm still waiting to debut that, man. I'm still waiting to debut the Juice in the Corners. You should do stand-up. Actually, I dreamed that I was doing stand-up maybe Friday or Saturday night, and the only thing I remember was like telling the worst joke of all time about how, like, have you seen all these rectangular juice containers? How are you supposed to get the liquid out of the bottom of the container when there's corners? And like the audience was killing themselves laughing. You know how like when you wake up from a dream for like half a second, you have a dream hangover where you're like, that was real? I had the dream hangover, but I was like, holy cow, I gotta write that one down. I honestly think that's gold. And then I like brushed my teeth, and after that I was like, this joke doesn't even make any sense. Like, is that even a problem in society? Have you been walking around and been like, oh, there's too much juice in rectangular containers now? Like, all the juice gets stuck in the corners? It's like when I was complaining about how, oh, peanut butter manufacturers are so stupid. Why do they make the jars so big so like your knife doesn't actually hit the bottom of them, so your hand always gets covered in peanut butter? And then someone was like, you know, they sell smaller jars. And I was like, all right. I guess in that case, I rescind my point. Honestly, I've seen the smaller jars at the grocery store, so fair enough. You got me on that one. I didn't really consider buying the smaller jars just because I've never bought them before, but the juice joke is a 10 out of 10? What are you talking about? It doesn't even make... There's no punchline. It doesn't make any sense. It's good. The joke is so bad. The corners, though? Yeah, I know. I mean, okay, maybe it's good. Maybe there's something to that. And then at the end of the joke, you just throw in it's morbing time. Okay, yeah. Because they really do, I get it. For shipping purposes, they want the juice to be in cartons because they stack better in the truck and then on the shipping container on the boat or whatever. But it makes it harder to get the juice out of the corners because they get stuck there. They didn't consider that, man. How's nominative determinism going? Nominative determinists always be saying some shit like, oh yeah, then how do you explain Rip Van Winkle? Does that answer your question? Can you explain the joke, chat? Okay, I'll explain it to you. To my understanding, I hope this isn't like when I said British indie bands be like music for carports, and then I was like, you know, it's like Brian Eno made music for airports. He's British, but also garages in England are called carports. And then all the British people were like, no, they're not. I was like, oh, well, that kind of scuttles that one. I thought that one was kind of clever. But nominative determinism is the idea that like your personality is kind of determined a little bit by your name or your title. And Rip Van Winkle just sounds like a sleepy motherfucker, to be honest. So that's nominative determinists always be saying some shit like, oh yeah, how do you explain Rip Van Winkle then? Guy who thinks garage rock is classist. Oh, that's a good one. I'm stealing Squeaks' bit of writing it down. Yeah. Well, dude, honestly, do you think Pavement could have existed if their parents didn't have a garage? The housing crisis hits all of us, bro. That's actually true, though. I'm sick of seeing reviews that are like, the coffee at this place is too expensive. It's expensive because your fucking houses are expensive, motherfucker. You can't be giving coffee shops a bad review for having expensive coffee. They gotta pay the rent. Their expenses like 80% rent, 20% coffee. Okay, Doug Bowser is a real argument for nominative determinism, though. There's not that many people out there named Bowser. It is, like, I don't want to make the easy joke, but it is insane that the CEO of Nintendo of America is named Doug Bowser, bro. That's crazy. Fuck Cars moderator, Melania Trump. Wait, this joke can be better. Fuck Cars moderator, Melania Knaus. Be like, I don't car, do you? Remember that? That was a good one. I don't know if people remember that. I don't get it. You remember when she wore the shirt that said, I don't care, do you? So care and car are one letter off. And then r/fuck cars is like, okay, we can make it more elegant for the people who are not understanding. Cyclist Melania Trump be like, I don't car, do you? What the worst thing is you guys don't eat processed food. And processed food is like the tastiest food on the planet. But you want processed thoughts. You don't want organic thoughts. You don't want high fiber thoughts. You want process. You want some dude with the soft serve ice cream lever. Ooh, that's what she said. That was my nickname in college. That would be a great band name. Sorry. Pause. Can you say that one more time? You don't want to have to use a knife and a fucking fork. You want that shit turned into goop and just extruded into a bowl. I literally just needed context. You literally need something that I can't provide for you, okay? I don't know what it is. I didn't come up with that part before I started talking. I can't get bisexual Morpheus out of my head. I thought it has a certain cellar door type quality to it. Morpheus was headlining the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Okay, that was pretty good.
Guys, it's that special time of year. It's the Riyadh Comedy Festival. And all of your favorite comedians are performing at the pleasure of Turki Al-Sheikh. And he is the head of the entertainment authority over there. And he has so many people thrown in prison because they tweeted stuff he didn't like about the soccer team or whatever, that there's a wing of a prison nicknamed after him where they hang people by their heels from the ceiling. Now, there's a lot of drips, killjoys, and dweebazoids who are saying, oh, they shouldn't do comedy over there because it's whitewashing a regime that just in June killed a journalist and killed Jamal Khashoggi and played a big role in 9/11. Shut up.
My problem with that is the hypocrisy, man. People that are doing the Riyadh Comedy Festival saying some shit like, oh, you don't think our government does some fucked up shit too? Okay, buddy, why weren't you playing the inauguration then? Why'd you leave Snoop Dogg out to dry at the inauguration? You should have, if you're taking money from the government, you should have been up there with Snoop Dogg. You should have been opening for Snoop at the inauguration, man. You left my man out to dry. He's literally up there playing gin and juice for people that have like only heard the viral Facebook folk music cover of it, man. That's what I'm saying. They ain't loyal. It starts with one armor break. It starts with one ring. A really short guy, one fateful night. He decided to fly, keep the ring safe because we're about to be chased by some deadly ring rates. It's so unreal. Ed Sheeran's song from The Hobbit 2 goes hard though. Really? Shire ain't a good place to find a lover, so Mordor is where I go. Me and the boys bring the ring and some toys. We gotta find Smaug and let him show. I don't know. Listen, it's not, he's spitting, bro. It's hard. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the one ring too. Come on, share your fish with me, Gollum. Come on, share your fish with me, Gollum. Breaking the Hobbit, that's pretty good.